As you can see, this has definitely become my workbench. A huge workbench. Tools everywhere. It rained pretty freaking hard all night. Last night all the way through this morning, and it's all perfectly dry. So my hangover is working very well. Even the edge over here has stayed pretty well dry too. A little bit of water here. Got all this wet, but it hasn't went inside really at all. I had a sweetheart buy me an extension cord, 100-foot, 12 gauge, 100-foot. So speaking of workbenches, I think I'm gonna crank up the old generator that doesn't have a muffler, and I'm gonna see if it powers this table saw right here. If it powers the table saw, then I'm gonna look into buying a muffler replacement for it so it's not so loud. But the first step is I would really like to see if it's pushing power enough to run some tools, because I have some woodworking ideas coming up that I'd really like to start playing with some woodwork and putting our big old workbench here to some other use too. That's about how loud that thing is without a muffler. And the way I have it hooked up now, these are light up ends, so no power yet. Yeah, no power. We're gonna need more than just a muffler. Trying to get this fire going. It rained for the past couple days, so the wood's all wet. It's really not that cold, but it is a little chilly and wet. And I have some ideas that I'm working on in my head, trying to get up some motivation to make some of this happen. I think one thing I'm gonna start off doing today is getting rid of this big brush pile. I think I'm gonna start cutting this up real small so I can start burning it in the fire. And I want to run my new extension cord out this way, about 100 foot that way, and I'd like to try to make it 100 foot from the shop build. That way another cord will reach it. I'm gonna find me a little spot over here, 100 foot from there, 100 foot from the garage, and build another generator shed over here. The little generator isn't powering and is loud as balls because it don't have a muffler. So I'm not gonna work on that yet. I don't know if I need, what do you call it? There's a little module in it that holds the power. I'll think of the name of it. Capacitor, maybe. So I'm not gonna be able to use the little generator. I really wanted to use that one because it uses less gas, but it's actually kind of ideal to use the big generator, but I got to get a starter for that one. I do have an idea, a way to start it. So I ordered something. It should be here in a couple days. So I think I know another way to start it until, if it's even possible. I'm gonna try to temporarily start it like that. Possibly I'll just say with a drill, but the motor's so big that I don't know if that's possible. I ordered this new thing to stop it from pretty much breaking my wrist when I try to start it. Because this thing right here, this 10,000 watt generator, which is really ideal for running my power tools, but the thing with this is it uses like twice as much gas as the other generator. Every time I've tried to pull start this, the kickback from the motor hurt my elbow, and it broke the pull string every single time that I pull started it, like 3 or 4 times. So I gave up on that. Definitely have to have a starter for it, but I'm gonna try the drill method as soon as I get this ratcheting tool that I ordered. We're gonna try that. But anyway, I'm gonna move this over 100 foot out, see where we want to build a shed for this thing. That generator's almost brand new, just the starter went out. I mean, that thing's just so hard to turn over. It burned up the starter after, I don't know, a month, because we were using it, starting it like every single day, if not twice, you know. That's one thing I'm gonna work on. I got to get rid of this brush pile, get it out of my way, because I'm gonna run my extension cord out that way, kind of measure 100 foot from this building here and 100 foot from the other one, and that's where we're gonna build our new generator shed. And then I have a couple other things I want to piddle with too, to make my life better over here. I'd really like to I'd like to mill some boards to finish this windbreaker fence, because I still have wind blowing through right here. I also got another idea that I'm thinking about building another fence out here. Another windbreaker fence that'll kind of break the wind going in this way, which also just makes me want to go ahead and start on my roof here, the covered porch area out here. I was thinking I can build my fence in to the roof, have a wall here going out, and then have my door there and a entrance exit here. I got more plans to work out here. I really want to make this nice. I'm planning on working in here a lot. It's going to take me a while to finish the shop. I mean, that's just going to be constant work. That's probably going to be something I'm working on through the summer, you know, the spring and summer. So I'm really just trying to make this place comfortable, nice work area. Putting my sawmill together here and everything. I love this. This is just a nice big porch workbench to me. Obviously, I'm gonna have to do some organizing, somewhere to organize these tools. Yeah. Another thing I want is, I got my nice fire area here, nice privacy fence. I think I'm gonna build a shower shelf like I have over in my other shelter. I want a shower shelf here with a little shower deck here. So that's something else I want to work on. So I'm gonna trim the top of this fence, put me a shelf up there to hold my 5-gallon water jug. I'll be able to heat up my water over the fire here, just like I do over there. So this morning I'm out here trying to get my fire going and trying to figure out where to start and get up some motivation. I was so beat yesterday. Well, it was raining anyway. Thank the Most High for the rain, because that's about the only thing that makes me take a break. Pretty much just chilled in the cabin most of the day, relaxed. I was beat anyway, but I think I need to start eliminating this big pile of brush. Get that out of my way. I think that's going to be one of the major things I work on today, and possibly my shower shelf. Yeah. Finally got the fire cooking. Check this out. Got us a nice shelf up here. Now I need me a little deck to stand on. Back under the truck with Canipy again. So I was on my way back, walking from the gas station, and my neighbor Ricky, he lives not too far down the road from here, about a quarter of a mile. He stopped. He was like, "That's you?" He seen me walking a couple times. I guess he didn't really recognize me, but he stopped today and asked me why I was walking. I'm like, "Man, my rear end went out." So he came and took a look at the rear end, and we played with the wheels for a minute. And he told me to go ahead and take this cover off and drain the oil. He's gonna come back and look at it. He said he hates seeing a good man stranded and broke down like that. He said especially one that's a good man that's trying to do good for herself. And so when he was leaving, I stopped him and I was like, "You mind being on YouTube?" He's like, "Nah." So y'all might be meeting Ricky here in a little bit. I told him if he fixes this thing, I'll definitely pay him. He said he's got some spare, like he's got rear end parts and stuff, so see if we can get this thing fixed. And Ricky's a pretty dang good mechanic. He's got a pretty badass hot rod and stuff. It's pretty much his main thing is mechanic work. Who knows, maybe he's gonna get me out of this bind I'm in here. So we're gonna drain this again, and then we're gonna let Ricky look at it and see what's wrong here. He asked me if when I changed the oil, I told him I had just changed the oil, and he asked me if I added the additive in it. And I was like, no, I didn't really have the extra $20 to buy the additive. And it's messed up because when I did it, my buddy Chris, he also told me that. He was like, "Man, you need to put that additive in it for the slip thing in it, the differential, the slip, whatever you call it." And I didn't listen. I didn't spend the money to do it, but Ricky was like, "That might be why it went out, because you didn't add that additive in it." So not adding it might have cost me a little extra, I guess. I should have listened and just spent the dang money and put it in here. Well, I done took all them bolts out and loosened it, and it's still not leaking. Oh, it's starting to drip now. But that gasket was holding good, I guess. Alright, we got the bolts out. Here we go. It's off. Gasket's still holding on there. Slip gears look good though. The differential gears, they all look good. It says definitely got some play in it. A lot of play in it. That part's spinning pretty smooth. I don't see anything messed up. Oh, right there. That's where it's broke. You can see right there where that tooth broke off. I'm thinking that's all it is right there. Just that part right there broke. See that? Tooth broke off. I think that's the whole problem. Dang, man. So yep, right there. It's broke. That's it. Unfortunately, you got to take this whole thing apart to replace it. It'd be nice if you could just pull it out the other side and not replace all this, or take all this apart. But it's gonna have to be done. We'll have to see what Ricky says about it, what I need to do. Got us a little shower deck under our shower shelf. Here's the pile. I started pulling a bunch of the branches out of it, out of this big pile of leaves. Here's all the dry branches. This stuff's gonna burn really good, but I've been pulling them out of this pile right here, and all the leaves have fell off. So kind of going in there and pulling the big sticks and trees like this out of the pile of leaves. So we're getting this pile worked down and out of here. I'm thinking a couple nights, couple days, we'll have all of this burnt. Here's the back side of the fence here. Kind of put a board up there to screw the shelf to it in the back. That way when we have the heavy water jug on there, kind of leaning off the front, we have it held in the back so nothing collapses or anything. But that looks pretty cool. And our little deck over here, threw that together. It's a little shower deck. I'm happy with it. I'm actually looking forward to taking a shower tonight. Woo, buddy. Got some fire going on. We got the shower ready. About to test out our shower spot. That was the best shower yet. I like this new spot. Heck yeah. Not bad, right? The only thing I forgot to bring back here from my shower is some dang Q-tips. Riggy didn't show up today. I guess he was busy with another job that he was going to do. He must have got stuck on that because I didn't hear from him. So hopefully tomorrow. And tomorrow, I did work on the brush pile. I got that knocked down quite a bit. I don't know if I'm gonna work on the generator platform tomorrow or milling for a fence. I don't know. I never know. I just wake up and I'm like, let's get it in and decide what I'm gonna do then. So we'll see how I feel in the morning, what I feel like doing. I really want to get this generator straight so we can have some power back here. I would really, really love to have another battery charger and some lights. Light this up back here a little bit. That'd be really cool. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, this looks like a nice clear spot right here. Build a platform for the generator. There's the shop build right here. We're about 90 foot from that. So that'll give us 10 foot of slack on the extension cord. So I'm guessing this is about the same, about 90. As you can see, we got some slack in the cord, so we could probably hang it up in some trees and make a power line, get it up off the ground. So this is definitely the spot for the generator. Got us a couple face cuts done. I figured we needed some boards for our new generator shed and some boards to finish up some of the fence around the garage shelter. Gotta set up the other sawmill for, I don't know, maybe like 1-inch thick boards for the fence and the siding. I don't know. I need to check the thickness on the other generator shed, see how thick those boards are on the walls, because I want these boards to match pretty much, but for the fence for sure I want some 1-inch thick ones. That way they're thick and they last a while. Oh, and also we got 2 face cut boards for the fence also. That's awesome. Actually 3. We still have 1 or 2. That one's real thick and heavy on the bottom, so I don't know about that one unless I mill a 1-inch board out of it. I don't even know if that's long enough, but I know this one is. So we got 3 face cuts for the fence. We only need probably 3 or 4, and then 3 or 4 boards, so we'll finish up our other link of fence. Actually, these boards I have on here are 3/4 inch thick, so we're going 3/4. Hopefully we'll be able to get this link done and have the windbreaker over here too, so the wind will stop coming this way and create a wind in here. Getting it in. That's 2 boards milled and 2 faces. Looking good with fresh milled boards. Dang. I'd say that gets a good dang right. That is beautiful. I'd like to fence in the whole dang property like that. But we got us a big old nice windbreaker fence. Oh yeah. That is sweet. Now I just got to finish kind of trimming the tops like I did over on the shelf over here and out to here. I need to kind of keep going and trim it kind of nice. Got some warm dogs. Right up under my feet. Nice fire. Brought in some gravel today. Added a nice chopping block over here with the axe. Put that about a foot in the ground like we did the other one. Made all nice and mudless. Got our new fence link over here. The amazing new shower spot. Got this needy little thing here. What do you want? We didn't get back to the truck yet. I just been working on a few small projects. Hopefully we'll get back to the truck in the next couple days. It'd be really nice to get that fixed. But I don't know, I'm just throwing a little video out there, man. We did our fence link, brought some gravel in here. It'll be real nice during the day to show it. But I brought 2 loads out here, spread out some nice gravel, get rid of the mud and stuff when it rains, no dirt. It's gonna be real, this is gonna be a super nice work area. Living type of camping work area. Where it's not only work, but I don't know what this is gonna turn into, but it's pretty cool. I like it. Thought I'd get a video out there. I just got a few shots of what I've been doing the past couple days. Trying to, hey, we did figure out what's up with the truck. Figured out where we want the new generator shed. Kind of finished up the windbreaker fence amongst others that we're gonna probably add. This is gonna be a nice cozy little spot here. We're gonna continue cleaning and making this place cooler. I really like it. Yeah, I think it's about time for me to hit the sack. Oh, bit my tongue. Been eating potato chips. Got us a real nice new shower spot. I have to say, I think I like this one a whole lot better than my other one. Real nice. I can see myself doing some cooking out here too. I put the chopping block here. That's where I'm gonna be splitting wood. The next most important thing, I believe, is the generator shed. So that might be what I'm gonna be working on tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. I'll wake up and figure it out and get it in after I make me some coffee, and we'll see what's next. But for this short little video, that's about it. Got a few things accomplished. Just hanging out by the fire with the animals by my feet. You enjoying that fire? Dang right.